just coming to myself even more for the new year and start on the right foot, on the right path.
Thank you, Carol. Amazing.
I'm here wanted to take part in the workshop for connection. Despite a lot of discomfort inside, I want to connect with myself and others. Thank you.
Beautiful. Welcome, Susan.
Thank you.
Good morning. I'm Natalia, and I connect to this workshop because I just finished energy coaching reading with Yair, and I loved it so much, and I just want to follow all his steps. And he's my guru, and I love I love everything he does. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Natalia. But I'm far from a guru. Yeah, I can share what I know, but no guru, no. Okay. Anyone else would like to share?
I'm Rosanna, and I thought I had some work today, and I was with free time, and it's like the flow, you know, it's a starting new year, and I want just to know where I have to go. Yeah, just try to be more inside, as Susanna said, no? And try to focus more in the inside. Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Rosanna. Anyone else would like to share? Yeah, Carol.
I'm here because it was the day to meet marvelous people and also like as someone mentioned already, like living with the flow, and sometimes things came and it's the moment, and sometimes things came and it's not the moment, and today was really the moment. A lot of energy moving, not only myself, but all over, and it was the right time. So thanks a lot, Jair.
Thank you. So nice to have you. Okay. Yeah, Clara. Abre el micrófono.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Yair. I just remember the beautiful time I spent in the same time of year with you and Ziza many years ago. And then I need some comfort now. And I thought this could bring me some, to be here with you and with the people you take on your move to share your wisdom about how to live better. So that's why I'm here. And I thank you already that you did this.
Thank you so much, my dear. So nice to have you. Amazing. Okay. So let's continue. And just the way I always work is, say I jumpy. Laura said I have octopus energy. Because I just move, bim, bam, boom, So you join my energy, So if you want to say something while I'm talking, just say, yeah. Don't wait. Okay, so let's share some slides. So the creator of your life, by the way, if you're not used to this Zoom kind of thing, so when we do slides, you can always play with how the screen, how many people appears on the screen. It's up to you, okay? So you can see everybody if you want in a gallery mode, okay? If you want, or one person, whatever you want. Okay, so this thing of you are the creator of your life is very kind of fashionable, to talk about, and can I you know, since The Secret came out, and you know, how the mind can create reality. It's very fashionable, and sometimes it is sold, I think, in a way of how to create more wealth, more comfort, a parking space. I don't know, the girl you want in your life or the man you want in your life, which is all cool. But I think here we're going to go deeper than that. Yeah, deeper than that, to understand how reality manifests. You know, how reality manifests, because we live on this planet as if we're living like a real life, which we do. But when we kind of zoom out, we are on a star, on a planet spinning in space. You know, it's all mysterious, so mysterious what we're doing here. So this workshop is to bring more light into the mystery that we're all sharing on this planet and this lifetime. I just went this morning to change a battery in the computer, and the guy showed me the battery that he changed, and I saw like a series of battery. I never knew it's like this in the computer. And I thought, God, you know, what they're going to do with this battery now? You know, what they're going to do with it? It cannot be reused. Yeah, and I think this is only one small computer on this planet. How many computers? How many sofa bed? How many mattresses? How many? So if you kind of widen, zooming out of what's happening on this planet, it's mind-blowing, really, the distraction that's happening. And what we're dealing in a way, is a construction. Yeah, so we're bringing a opposing energy for the energy of. It's not necessarily destruction, but it's completely unsustainable. You know, the planet cannot sustain what's happening here. Yeah, it's impossible, for sure not. Doesn't matter how much we recycle, and we're being very nice. So I'm talking about this because if we understand in a way the logic behind the creation of reality, we can contribute a lot to what's happening on this planet. And we can contribute a lot of light into, in a way, an aspect of darkness in the way life is happening on this planet. So what we're doing in this workshop is much more than, you know, to change only for me something. Is a responsibility we're taking to change what's happening on planet Earth for the human race and for the planet itself, for all the species who are living here. Okay. So it's a gateway for a new horizon. Okay. So we talked about this, what's attracted to and what you miss. We didn't talk about what you miss so much, but let's continue. Okay, so what I'd like to ask you to do now is take just 1 or 2 minutes with a pencil and a paper, and just draw. How do you? Just a minute. Let me just see. Your perception of yourself in a few simple strokes. Yeah. So when you ask yourself, "Who am I?" or "How would I draw myself?" Yeah. See what comes and just do it. Okay. Even if you didn't prepare, ask to prepare. But if you didn't prepare, just take a paper and a pen and just a few strokes of how do you see yourself right now? How do you feel yourself right now? Whatever comes, just go for it. Okay. Take a minute for that. Just want to say, it was for those with the camera that is not open, if you can open, that'll be nice. If you cannot, that's also okay. But if you can open the camera, that'll be nice, because then we are more together. Okay. Let's see what people did. Whoever would like to share, go for it. Miche, you managed to open the camera. Yoo-hoo! Hey, my dear, so nice to see you. Okay, so who will share with us something? Hannah, you ready?
This is my picture. I haven't got any.
Close. We don't see. I don't see. Close. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, got it.
This
Yeah.
is. It should be smaller. With the color, as I would paint, it will be some small dot of light. So my perception is that can be part of everything, and can be also a small single light. Who believe that is lighting.
Can you explain more? Can be everything or small. Can you explain?
It's like the being part of everything, our community, world, universe, whatever. But also I am single, separate, small person who also can be powerful, like we all together.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you. Carol? Karen, you'll be saying, I didn't see you. Yeah, Carol, go.
Yeah, can you see?
Yeah.
Did that? Yeah. So I just had an amazing week with my adult children on holidays for Christmas. So I feel that like my heart is so full and I'm really happy and it's been amazing. All the stars represent the excited feelings that I have coming into the new year to do with my business, which is shedding light in the world on others. But there's this little cloud that looms above me that's I call it like the cloud of self-doubt every now and then. So it's a bit of a mixture going on at the moment, but generally I feel good.
Amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you. Karen, for you? Oh, we don't hear you. Okay. Okay, so who else? We don't hear you, Karen, so something has to fix there.
I can go while we see what Karen does.
Olga.
I did this. I'm not sure that's the right side up. It's probably all of this, which is what I drew as well. I think I am this white space, but I'm also this kind of creative, chaotic mess, or like just the chaos that sort of manifests in the wider, bigger space. Yeah, and I chose, like white, bright colors just because it felt more appropriate right now to have something more vividly pronounced. And I used my niece's crayons, which also feels extra special given that she's 4 years old and she was just drawing some houses and trees yesterday, and here I am drawing what I look like in the infinite space. So it feels great.
Wow, thank you, Olga. Amazing. Okay, anyone else would like to share? Yeah, Natalia.
Hi, this is my half moon. I don't know why, but I felt now like I'm a half. I just, after my 4 days illnesses, and I feel like I'm not really stable. I need to fill up myself with whole light, and other way, I anyway feel very good inside, and light is still coming in. I feel after this session, I will be full sun. Thank you.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you, Natalia. Beautiful. Okay, anyone else would like to share? Yeah, Carol.
It's pretty curious, but to me, I saw myself today as a butterfly.
Can you show us the painting?
Yeah, but the painting is not bad because it doesn't show the movement. But
Close. No, because
no.
yeah.
No. But
Yeah,
I
because
think
your
I can
background, yeah,
I
your
can
background.
explain.
Okay, never mind. Yeah, go.
It's a butterfly that it's flying very slowly and calm and watching all nature, the beauty of nature and the interconnectedness of everything. But at the same time, it's feeling kind of the disaster, not disaster, but like the lot of harm that it's into this system. So it was very interesting to feel it because it was very vivid, like at the same time the beauty and the not that beauty
Yeah,
that is happening.
thank you, my dear. It's amazing that I done so much with you. I'm so happy. We've been in a biodanza group beside of the energy reading. So wow, amazing.
Yeah. Also from my side, it's just amazing and how things evolve. Also,
Yeah.
so great.
So nice to see you. Okay. Yeah. Anyone else would like to share? Karen, is it working now? No. Okay. Never mind. As long as you are with us, that's okay. Hosanna? I just opened the mic.
Yes. Now.
Go.
Yeah, more or less. I felt like a big head with
Up. You close your mic. Rosanna, you close.
yeah,
Okay.
now. It's like all the energies in the head, or I felt like a big head. I don't know why, and a little heart today. So I think I'm amazed.
Okay. I'm gonna work on this.
Yeah.
Okay. And Susanna?
So I don't know, can you see this?
Yeah.
So this is me and my essence, and there's energy and light, but I'm surrounded and squashed by a very big darkness,
Okay.
and the light is trying to come in.
Thank you so much. We break it today, yeah? Enough is enough.
Yeah, it's enough. It's fucking enough.
Yes. Okay. And Marina? Oh, we don't see it. Yeah, something. Yeah. We don't hear you. You have to put your mic. We almost hear you. Now I think. Talk. Yeah? Try to talk. Speak. No, we don't hear. Okay, you try to fix it, okay? Okay. Lauren or Lucy, did you want to share?
Yeah. Can you see this?
Yeah.
It's like me. I started with the eyes because they're like sort of closed. I've just been away. Oops. And it sort of felt very like peaceful, contented, closed eyes, not asleep. And then, yeah, really it kind of inward, quite motherly, and feeling my heart. Can you see it?
Yeah. Okay. And Lucy?
My one, I can't see if you can see it.
Yeah. Can.
I feel like I need some tuning. I feel like that I'm missing some connection. There's a lot inside. I feel really light in my heart and full, but there are these it's difficult to connect that outwards, like a radio that needs tuning. I feel a bit fuzzy, and I can feel this feeling that particularly my legs, that feeling of reluctance to connect to the earth or to be grounded.
Okay.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Thank you. So one more person, because we don't have time, of course, for everybody. Thank you both. Yeah, Lara?
I'll just check.
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah, I can see. Yeah. Whoa.
Well, that's me anyway, but I feel a bit like Hosanna said. I feel like I have to filter a lot what happened the last days, Christmas, trouble, so. And I have better to connect with my heart, and I feel a big head in the moment. And I have to pour all this through my heart, let us say. That's how I feel. I'm always receiving, but now I have also to close.
Beautiful. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. We continue. Marina, we cannot hear you, so I'll continue. Okay? Never mind. You're with us. Okay, so we continue. And in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. The earth was formless and empty. Darkness was over the surface of the deep, and the Spirit of God was hovering over the waters. And God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. So I brought it in because the most important here, and God said, yeah, and this is really the process of creation when we say something. But saying doesn't have to be with words. Obviously, it is thoughts. Yeah. So really, the power of creation comes from thinking. So what I'd like to do with you is to explore a little bit how thoughts work. It's important everybody close your mic, because then we making some noise. Karen, yeah. So yeah, let's say, oops. So let's explore a little bit how the mind creates a reality, because we do it on automatic mode. Yeah, and when we want something, we don't even pay attention how we're achieving it. We just do it. Yeah, something mundane. I'm saying going to the toilet, or making a cup of tea, or even just speaking right now. We do it on automatic mode, but actually there's a lot of chemistry, neurology behind it that allows us to do that. Immense, so many chemical reaction, neurological connection happened for us to do it. But behind all that, there is awareness and there is intention. So let's explore that just for a minute, because this is really in the base of creating reality. Because the difference between a person with Alzheimer, I believe to us that we don't have it, is that person with Alzheimer cannot make the connection between a thought and an action, because something there is not working neurologically. Yeah, we can. So if I need to go to the toilet, I know where the toilet is and I'll get there. Yeah, but if I didn't have the data, there's no way I could do it. No way. Yeah. So let's just explore that mechanism that happens all the time, just to start to understand how we create. Okay. So let's again do a short meditation. If you did the energy reading course with me, so you've done this exercise, and I call it the process of feeling. And by the way, this I recorded this meditation also, so if anyone wants, I can share it with you later. Okay, so let's first of all just focus inward, connect to our breathing. Now, because we understand that the mind is what creates reality, so we have to really pay attention where our mind is right now. Don't let it fly. They say that we've been here already 34 million times on this planet, or in different cycle of creation. So it's enough, you know, and all that is because we don't control our mind. It just flies all over the place and creates realities constantly, and we just have zero control over it. We just creates realities, and we just living it, creating more, living it, creating more, living it. So it's enough. So let's practice now, center our mind. And the breath is very helpful for that, of course. Okay. So let's now ask ourselves, in what state is our mind? Is it centered? Is it moving fast? Okay, so now let's pay attention to our left knee. Just pay attention to it. And then come back to what I call the idle place. Yes, so pull away the awareness from the left knee and bring it to the right knee. Now, pull it away from the right knee and bring it to your left shoulder. Okay, pull it back. So now we're going to do the same thing, but very, very slowly. The first thing, we ask, where is the awareness going from? You know, when I say, okay, let's connect to the left knee, where do I send the awareness to the left knee from? It was not there before. So where is that hub from where we're sending awareness to receive information? Okay, so let's do it slowly. So again, we're going to go to the left knee, but don't just immediately go there. Do it very, 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 very slowly. And then ask yourself, what is the process? First, how do I know where the left knee is? It means I have some data about it. How do I know to whom it's connected? Again, data. I am me. This is my knee. How do I know what the knee looks like, or what kind of shape I'm supposed to find? Many questions. And maybe the most important is, where is the awareness before it's going to the object? Where is its hub? Its home. And then from that place of its home, what we call 0 point idle place, we can go to another object, let's say the right knee. Do it very slowly. First, there is nothing. If you really pay attention, there is nothing before you say right knee, there is nothing. 0. That's before creation. Then there is a thought, right knee. Then there is identity, my right knee. Then there is a location, distance, image. Then there is projection. Then there is perception. Then there is information. Yeah, these all small details or steps that allows us to know what's happening with the right knee. And now let's focus on the idle place, or the place before we send anything anywhere. This is really the most important place, because this is enlightenment. This place is where there is nothing and there is everything before creation. This place, which we can locate in the third eye and in the heart, is actually a portal to infinity, to pure consciousness, to the quantum field. So if we're talking, you're the creator of your life, that's the place from which we create. Okay. So now let's share and see if you have clarity about that, because this is very, very important, because that's your connection, let's say, to the mud to create the pot. You know, that's the material. If you don't know that, it's difficult to create. So let's talk a little bit about that. And I want to hear if it's clear. If it's clear, the idle place, if it's clear, the process of creation, in what you just seen, what you just practiced just now. Let's hear you. Yeah, Carol, go for it.
It's amazing. I don't feel it in the heart or in the third eye, but I feel it kind of everywhere. But at the same time, it's not linked to a specific space. It's kind of surrounding everything. Very difficult to express in words, but
of course.
Yeah. But what it was this time new to me, it's that I didn't feel it within me, no, within a specific place.
Yeah.
Inside, but
yeah. It's clear. Yeah. How can nothing be expressed? You know, it's very difficult to express nothing. Yeah. So that's why they say that how do you say it? The road can not be mentioned. You know, in the Tao Te Ching, that's what they say. You know, yeah, the nothing cannot be expressed. When you express the nothing, you're already lost. Yeah, you're in the something already. Yeah. So that's of course, but the closest to the nothing that we can connect is in the third eye. That's where we perceive. Yeah. Okay, beautiful. Yeah, who else would like to share? Yeah, Clara.
The only difference, like I say, I feel it is in between my heart and here.
Yeah.
I just feel somewhere here.
Yeah.
Also an empty place could be even here, I think, for me, but it's not defined, but it's in between here and here.
But is it clear for you how you connect to the knee?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You mean from
Yes.
where I go? It's difficult.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
like something.
Yeah, how do you know where the knee is?
Yeah, I guess this is cognitive. No, it's brain, neurological.
Yeah. Because
So-
why do you feel your knee and not my knee? Yeah, why?
Because probably because it's something neurological.
No,
It's not physical, you think?
no, it's just a thought. I can feel your knee like I feel my knee. Yeah. It's, yeah. 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 I cannot move your knee. I mean, I don't live in your body, but I can feel it very easy. Yeah.
Okay, we talk about feelings. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right.
So because of that, it's very important to understand that what makes yoni is a thought.
It's intention.
Yeah, is only that.
Yeah,
It's
understand.
exactly how we create reality, you know, with the intention, you know, from the nothing, we create something. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, who else would like to share their experience? Yeah, Carol?
Yes, when I go to that space, the nothing, the no thing, I do feel it's like in here,
Mm-hmm.
and it just feels so good sometimes just to be in that, in the nothing with
Yeah.
no external stuff. You're just in this beautiful little bliss ball.
Yeah, exactly that. That's why when the Buddha was enlightened, the gods came and asked him to teach, and he said, "Leave me alone, guys. You know, let me be in bliss. I don't want to teach anyone. I am so blissed out." It's exactly like this, you know, because, you know, we're talking about the process of creation, and the process of creation must be connected to nothing, because from nothing come creation. You know, from the ocean, you know, come the waves. So when we are in that ocean of bliss, of nothing, we are so blissful. We don't want to create anything. Leave me alone, you know. We're not so interested in having anything. So although we understand the process of creation, the best is bliss. Because usually for human beings, when we want to create something, actually we want to get more blissful. But when we connect to the source of where everything comes from, bliss is there. And that's the paradox, you know, because we all want something to make us feel better. But this something comes from a place that feels the best already. And that's so usually when you connect to that blissful state of pure consciousness, of quantum field, or whatever we call it, usually you don't want so many things, you know. So yeah, you can, but you don't need it so much. You don't lack so much, you know. It's nice to have it, yeah. It's nice to be in a warm house, to have some money to pay, you know, or to bring wood or whatever. But something is very peaceful inside that we do our best. But yes, so it's important to have, but it's more important to be in the source before we have. Okay, anyone else would like to share? Anna.
I've been there, and of course I cannot express this, but I clearly felt that is nothing. This is amazing, and I think, because I'm not sure, that during the meditation I've been single seconds in this state. I'm not sure, but I think that I had this experience. And but this I understand now how it is and how it is built, the process, and this is amazing because reading that that thing creates something. It's easy, but when you are not feeling this, it will not work. So I'm silent but happy that I understood this.
Beautiful.
So for me, it was like something that I talk about the colors because I express colors. It was no color, but it was more or less black, like in the night. So this was my my feeling, what I had.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. Okay, good. Let's continue. Okay. Mind and creation, mind and as consciousness. Okay, so this is very important to understand that we are aware through the mind. Awareness and the mind are connected. When the mind is not moving, it's pure awareness, it's pure consciousness, it's quantum fields connected to the source. When the mind is moving, then it's moving with the power of awareness. You know, mind cannot function without awareness. Okay, so when we have thoughts, the thoughts are illuminated by awareness. Now, thoughts are coming from nothing. Before there's movement, there's stillness, and thoughts are like already creation of waves in the ocean of pure consciousness. As the thought become more materialized, we call it reality. So always there's a process from nothing to something. So what we had in this exercise just now is that sense of idle place or zero place before the mind starts to move. And then it starts to create, for example, a connection with the knee. But the mind could not create connection with the knee if it will not create the knee before it makes the connection with the knee. This is the powerful thing to understand. Meaning that in order for the mind to feel the knee, it needs to have data. Who the knees belong to, where is the knee, what is the knee, distance from the head, let's say, it's mine, it's in this space. A lot of information that we take for granted, but actually it's a data that must be there before we actually connect. It means that we are creating the knee and then we're feeling the knee. It's a very powerful thing to understand, we're creating the knee, then we're feeling the knee, I cannot call my father if I don't know that I have a father. I cannot do anything if I don't have data relating to that thing. I cannot. Impossible. Meaning that, and this they talk a lot in the teaching of the yoga, that there is always a process of creation, and then you living your creation. And that brings us obviously to all this process of creating our reality. So what I create my sickness, I create my ill health, I create my part of it, yes, part of it, no, because I'm not alone on this planet. And I'm not alone, there's a lot of forces that also creating in the same time, okay? But for sure, we have a lot, and we are the main character in our movie, creating realities. Because we're constantly creating it and living it. Creation as intuitive expression. Okay, I'll talk about it later. Creation as a controlled process. So here the two things is to differentiate between creation as intuitive expression and creation as control process. What does it mean? If we're thinking about all the great inventors or composer, or for all of us, when we are in a creative mode, what we have the musa, is that sense that I don't do anything, it just flows into my system and it comes through me immediately, And this is an intuitive creative process that is actually feels very blissful, and we love it because it's really bliss of nothing naturally manifesting as something. And there's no hindrance on that, So if we talk it poetically or we talk it spiritually, we can say that heaven and earth are expressing through essence, through my being. Or we can say that I'm extension of God manifesting through my system. It's being, it's whatever, And I'm just the tool for that, okay? I'm sure all of us, we had this feeling of intuitive creative process that didn't take any effort and feels amazing. When you're in the mode and you just, it flows through you.
Right?
Yes.
Sorry.
Go.
As as we were doing the exercise and now with these words, something that came also right now, it's like nothing to something, but also like something to nothing, no? Like you have the knee and the concept and this interpretation, but also, no, what if it's not my knee, it's someone else, or there is no knee, no? But I can still have the consciousness and the awareness of that, even if it's not a knee. And also like to play a little bit with that, no, like from being conscious with this attachment to this concept and these connections, or not, no, because it's a reality that we already created through the whole process, but you can also kind of delete some part of the.
That's exactly it, you know, because the teaching of the yoga says that we live in a dream. We live in a dream. Okay, so what does it mean? It doesn't mean that you know, this glass is not real, but it's real only because I kind of frozen pure consciousness. What it mean? It means that our essence is pure consciousness. Everything is pure consciousness, and we know it from physics. You know better than me because you're a scientist. You know that you know, quantum field is a constant movement of particles, or maybe even nothing. You know, and then it kind of connect to become something. And everything that we see around us that is sort of physical, actually is just particle in motion. And more than anything, there is space. More than anything, I heard that if you take the whole creation or the whole universe, the matter on it will be that size, only of a golf ball, nothing bigger than that. The rest is space. So what we really are and everything is nothing more than something. It's just taking shapes, and we get mesmerized by the shapes. Say, whoa, this is a person. Whoa, this is a mountain, this is this. But really, it's just particles taking shapes constantly and disappearing. And that's what we call life. Okay? So in the nothing, there is something, and in the something, there is nothing. And that's constantly moving like this. And the mind is the magician. The mind is what creates something and yeah. And that's really what create reality, is that the mind. Because any thought, any image, you know, and that's the power of the creation. So, you know, Joe Dispenza, he talks a lot about this, you know, of if you want to create a reality, you must first connect to pure consciousness, to the quantum field, what he calls. And then from there, you have to bring an emotion and an image and a sense that it's happening right now, yeah, to really create that reality to manifest as a physical thing, as a real thing, okay? It means that, you know, because I know that I am me, I know this is my knee, okay? But what about other things? Let's say I have a knee pain, okay? So my mind is already attached to that way that Yair has a knee pain, yeah? So this is now my created reality, a knee pain. But if I want to create a health reality or healthy reality, so I have to visualize myself jumping, dancing, you know, so happy, you know, to visualize that I'm living a new reality right now, yeah, although my knee is painful, okay? So as much as you create the present moment real the way you envision it, but not in the future, but now, that's the power that you put into the creation of your reality. And this we have to understand, because we do it all the time. But that's what I'm talking about, the creation as a controlled process. Yeah, so that's more what I was explaining now. When it comes to us, like Mozart, like Beethoven, that's amazing. Yeah. But also we can impose the creation and play with it. Okay, let's continue. Okay, so here we have some beautiful examples of nothing to something, of a prism, for example, how the light just shines through and creates colors through which we can see life in color. And actually, it's the same idea through which we can materialize things from nothing to something. Yeah. Okay, mind gives form to the nothing, equal life. Yeah, it's the same idea, what we just talked. Okay, same idea exactly with Om. Om is the ultimate vibration, and Om, the vibration of Om, is the archetype of all creation. Okay, that's why we chant Om, because Om is already existing as a vibration in anything. Yeah, and it's a primordial vibration that from that everything manifests. Okay, so the whole creation vibrates Om. Okay, like the whole creation illuminate light. Okay, and the whole creation is pure consciousness, or whatever we say. Yeah, so that's nothing, something. Okay, again, beautiful example is the waves. Is so clear, so clear to see that the ocean can be calm, sort of nothing, and something wave, or we can look at it as water can take infinite way of manifestation as waves, but also as vapor, as ice, yeah, as rain, as snow, so many things. Okay. So this is just very, very easy to relate to when we talk about water. But consciousness is exactly the same. And if we just connect to energy, and we can feel energy if we pay attention, even in this space, there's energy. Yeah, when I move my hands, we can feel the energy in the hands. Same idea, this energy manifests as matter. Just a few beautiful examples from nature of how in something there's already everything, or in something specific, there's its potential future expression. Yeah, and it doesn't matter if it's on a planetary or galactic kind of a scale, or a sunflower conch. Yeah, or a beautiful plant. Doesn't matter. Yeah, in the seed, there's all the information for the tree. In us, there's all the information, and the difference between, a sunflower or this plant or a conch, that we have infinite seeds. This is the difference, because our mind can create infinite possibilities, infinite shapes, infinite. So because of that, we can create endless possibilities for us, because we have this mind that is completely available to whatever we want. And this is fascinating. Yeah, unless an almond tree that always bring almonds. Yeah, olive tree, always olives. Human tree, almond, olive, you name it, whatever you want. Yeah, it's fascinating. All in all. Yeah, this just some beautiful examples from, let's say, medicine, that in the sole of the feet, you get all the, in reflexology, you get all the organs of the body. Yeah, in the eye, you get all the organs of the body. Yeah, in the ear, same. In the hands, Korean acupuncture, Same. Yeah, it's just ways that through the years, humanity understood and utilized this system that everything is in everything in order to diagnose and in order to treat. It's working amazing. You know, you do ear acupuncture, so powerful. You do reflexology, so powerful. Yeah, face diagnosis, face acupuncture, same. Let's look at this beautiful video. Yeah, it's the same idea of how something become from small or from nothing becomes something. It's so beautiful. Wait, I just want to, because I have to change the setting for this. And here we go. Okay. So let's just talk 1 minute. How many seeds do you have in you? How many seeds? What are your seeds? Yeah, let's talk about it for 1 minute. How many seeds do you have in you?
Infinite. No?
Wait, who said? Infinite seeds. Where are they, Clara? Where are your seeds?
They are growing and growing as soon as I meet someone or as I have an idea or I think I have to do something. Maybe I won't have seed if I get Alzheimer then. But I think the seed is every day, all the time. When I see my cat and I feel love, it creates a seed. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, wonderful. One thing that is very powerful is the roots, huh? Yes, so if you see as much as it grows up, it grows down, okay? Because many times we can get lost in the seeds, in the expression, and then we don't put roots. Don't forget that.
Yeah, thank you for the tip. That's happened very often.
Okay, good. Who else would like to share about your seeds?
I think that I have all the seeds that are possible. And this is my decision. It can be my decision which seed I would like to grow. And this is thought, actions, and everything what I express. This is what I have in my mind after this video.
Good. So it's not enough we have a seed, we have to nourish it, you know, to visualize it, to live it, to be it. Yeah?
Yes, to care, absolutely.
Care for it, yeah. Okay, thank you, Hannah.
And for me, it's also to share the seeds to make the life and the world better.
Beautiful.
What came to my mind was that sometimes it's necessary to be surrounded by darkness, like the seed is surrounded by darkness, but then it can push down to ground and then push up through the darkness into the light.
Yeah. Yeah. In the darkness, the seed already is aware of its potential, you know, and the seed has a very clear direction. Even if you take a seed and you put it down upside down, it will not grow to the wrong direction, always grow up. Yeah. So once we recognize the seeds in us, we have to just acknowledge them and nourish them, and they'll grow for sure. There's no doubt. Yeah. But it's depend on our mind. If the mind blocks the seed, then it will not grow. Okay, because what creates the seed is the mind. What creates the darkness is the mind, and what creates the power for it to grow is the mind. Yeah, so it's all the mind. So the mind here is the key for everything. Yeah, I say the mind, but obviously, you know, it's known that the women that were in a concentration camp, you know, the period stopped. Yeah, and for example, yeah, so maybe they wanted to have children, but the environment was wrong. Yeah, so it's the mind have the seed, but we have to create also the environment that will nourish that seed to grow. Yes, so it's not true to say that it's only we create only the darkness, and yeah, because we have to make sure that the environment is appropriate for that. So yeah, if a woman in concentration camp would like to have a child, yeah, and we'll do what we kind of talking about, visualizing it, living it, feeling it. It doesn't make sense, you know, because the external reality is not supporting that. So this all has to go together. Yes, so, you know, you're not only wanting to have a child, but you also want to have it in a beautiful place, in fresh air, and everything amazing around it, yeah? So all this is very, very important. Okay. Thank you. Tanya, wow. You're here with us. That's great. Welcome. Okay. Who else want to share about the seeds? Yeah, Rosanna?
I always thought that the seeds were my kids. So I was focused on let them grow happy and give all the energy for them, you know, to grow. And yeah, and I've never thought about having a lot of seeds inside of me. Really, it's kind of new. And the responsibility, no, to choose which to let them grow and nourish them. It's beautiful. Thank you.
Yeah, but also to allow them to be discovered naturally, you know, because yeah, like what I talked about, the intuitive creation, you know. So maybe many things, not maybe, for sure, many seeds within you, maybe you don't know them at all. Okay, maybe some you do know. So to be in that kind of openness and creative process, that whatever comes, if I like it, I give it power. Yeah, and of course, then we're entering into psychology. Okay, I like it, but maybe I cannot do it, and maybe, you know, all these fears and pre-existing conditioning that doesn't allow the seeds to manifest, you know, because The seeds are happy to grow, but would the mind allow them to grow? Yeah, we have to do that as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyone else would like to share? Okay, so let's continue. Okay, so here we talk about what blocks, of course, because we seeds are nice, but we have to pay attention to what blocks. So belief system, of course, yeah, I'm not good enough, there's no chance. Relates to fears, of course. Pre-existing conditioning is all the same. Negative affirmation. Limited perception of possibilities of acknowledgement of our true nature. Yeah. But we don't know that we have these abilities. We don't know we have those seeds. And if we know, we think we cannot, it's not for me. So, yeah, I think we have to just allow ourselves to go for it. Allow ourselves to go for it. And one time I was studying marimba, you know, this African xylophone from wood. And a woman, African woman, came to give us a workshop. She was like big, powerful woman. And we were playing, and she told us, play hard. Even if you make a mistake, make it strong. Everything strong, live strong. Yeah, so go for it. Yeah, even if you make a mistake, go for it. Yeah, if you have seeds that you think I'd like to express that, go for it. If you make a mistake, okay. Who cares, really? Yeah. So, but this is a very, very powerful, you know, because we can constantly have seeds starting to grow. Yeah, and we know exactly all the tricks how to make it happen, but the fear is so strong that it blocks it. So we have to pay attention to our psyche, how it operates, and to know ourselves that, you know, that when it comes strong, the fear, we know what to do with it, so it will not block the expression. Anyone want to comment on that? Because we're all experts in that, I'm sure. Marina, maybe your microphone is better. Be great to hear you. Maybe it healed. Not yet. No. We just make a hissing sound. Okay.
Yeah, here, can I ask a question?
Yeah.
What do we do with the fear? Do we just accept that the fear is there?
Yeah, because fear is also creation. Fear is also a seed. Yeah, you know, all these stories about the genie and about you know, the bad energies, you know, they're also creation. You know, like the goodness, badness. Oops. Yeah. So fears are also creation. We're not only creating good, we're also creating bad. You know, I use this model, you know, some people know this crazy thing, but it's like voodoo, okay? And I put needles in this thing, yeah? When I work with people, okay? And this works amazing. It's very, very useful. Actually, it's very good. But some culture, they use the same idea and they put knife in this thing, you know, while thinking about somebody else using the same technique. Yeah. So same, we create fears, yeah, which is like killing our life, or we create wealth or health or love or whatever. Yeah. So we have to understand that fears are also creation of our mind. It's not true, but it's there. Yeah. So we're supporting it, we give it power, then it's become very big, and then it's very difficult. If you understand that actually who you are is pure consciousness, who you are is freedom, who you are is bliss. And then from that nothingness, something manifests, So it can be fear, or can be bliss, or can be wellness. Okay? Good. Anyone would like to share anything about that? I'm sure we all master of that. You know, we kill many dreams. Fear is a good companion. Okay. So let's continue. Okay, so here just a summary, you know, of the process of creation. We talked about it, but just to make it clear. So need arises, yeah. Like, for example, we start with the knee. I want to pay attention to my right knee, to my left knee. And then we have a thought, yeah. Awareness, image, data, meaning a thought equals or made from awareness, image, and data. And then emotion will intensify the process, yeah. So if I have a strong emotion relating to what I want to create, it will make it much more powerful. And then action. Action, I can, I want a cup of tea. I think I did hear some, like for example, if I want a cup of tea, I'm very thirsty, I need to go to the cooler, so this is the need arising. And then, wait, sorry. Yeah, and then I do it, I do it. Okay, so always that's the way it works. First I have some need, a thought, and then I visualize it, and then I bring emotion into it, and then I visualize it. It's happening actually right now in my life. I already drinking, then I can do it, or it will manifest. Yeah, that's the result. Okay. I just brought this nice image just to clarify the expansion of aura in relationship to the ability of the mind to break boundaries. That I can focus only on this body, or I can completely break boundaries and connect to infinity and widen my abilities. And that's very much related in creating who I am on this planet. Because until now, we talked more about creating something in our life. But what about creating the state of our existence? Or creating our body awareness? Or creating the state in which we are living? Because if I live only as an anxious little person, my experience on this planet during my life is very different than if I live as an infinite being. And that's only related to how my mind is connecting to the size of my existence, to the acknowledgement of my existence, only to that. Let's play with it for 1 minute. Let's play with it 1 minute. So just ask yourself, in the acknowledgement I have of myself right now, where is my boundaries? Where do I end? Do I end in my skin? Do I end in my aura? Do I end in the universe? Do I end? Open question. Okay, so I mean, especially if you did some work with me, and we did a lot of work on this kind of the importance of our mind connecting to or distinguish the size of our existence. So you know already that you can choose if you're living as a little ego person, or you're living as infinite being with a physical form. Okay, and this is a choice. This is a creation. This is a creation, and each identity of energy structure you're choosing, will have a physiological, chemical, neurological, immediate response to it. Immediate. Me, even not, I'm not a scientist, but I have zero doubt about it. That, if you do a blood test, when you're aware of your body as a physical form or as an infinite form, the result will be very different. There's no doubt, because I feel it. It's so clear. Okay? So the encouragement here is not only to create a reality that has to do, I'm going to create more money or more relationship, or everything is cool, but I'm also going to choose to create my expression on this planet as ideally infinite being. So allow my mind as much as possible during my existence to be infinite. Then I feel amazing. I feel amazing, because I actually more connected to the source than to the manifestation. Is it clear? This is a powerful thing to understand. It means that when your mind is open completely into the source, into pure consciousness, it's not that you stop being alive. You are living the whole range of your existence, from nothing to something, but in a living situation. Constantly. The energy. Moving constantly. Okay? So this is such a beautiful place to be. Then I brought these images because this is also a choice of creation. You can choose to visualize yourself cosmic. And then your body go, not your physical body, but your energy body will go cosmic, because you've chosen, you're visualizing it. It's all in the mind. More images. I love this image. This exactly like this. When you meditate, you can feel like this, very easy. Okay. All those things, have been created by people that meditated and had this image of their being. Okay, just to say that creating physical health is similar to all the creation. Somebody has the mic open, if you can. Tanya, can you close the mic, please? Thank you. Okay. The reason I'm talking about physical health is that many times, if we have some pain in our body, part of the reason it's painful is because we are not being in the area of pain and allow the energy of creation to communicate with the pain by just being present with that area. Okay. What else do we have here? Okay, too many things. I think it's enough. Okay, let's just talk 1 minute about this, because this is useful. Okay, and whoever wants this, I can send you in WhatsApp. Just let me know. So this is the affirmation, because this is in a way useful to create health within us with the power of imagination, or the power of the word. So affirmation we use to affirm things that we want to create it within ourselves. And many times subconsciously, we're doing negative affirmation. Yeah. So instead of thinking, I love myself, we say, I hate myself, this negative affirmation. And every affirmation has power to it and going to create us in a certain way. So each chakra has an affirmation that will support that manifestation of the chakra in you. Okay, so I'm just bringing it out here. You can text me and I'll send you this. No problem. Beautiful. So if anybody has a question before we finish, please. Yeah, Carol.
Not a question, just an observation. Yeah. Like sitting here writing the notes and listening to what you're saying and doing the practices and doing the courses with you and listening to Joe Dispenza's books and all of that. It's amazing to me how much more comfortable I am in taking all of this on board. I'm really receiving it now because I'm actioning this learning process about it more and more. So I just, wanted to say that was really good.
Thank you so much. I want to say that it's not straightforward, because it's not like this. Yeah. So, but if we're understanding the logic behind, we can work with it. Yeah. But it's not, there are things that are very, very straightforward for me, things that are not straightforward. What is straightforward for me is that I can easily widen the energy field and feel much better. No doubt. Very fast. Yeah. But to say that it's easy if I have a low back pain to shift it like this, no, it doesn't work so fast. So, yeah. You need to go, Hannah. Yeah. Thank you for coming. Much love to you, my dear. Okay. Yeah. Anyone else would like to share? Okay. Lucy? You want to say anything?
Is that right? Can you hear me?
Yeah, can hear, can see, it's all cool.
Yeah, so I'm just thinking about just sharing with the group, what practices people use to do this, because I'm really aware, like Carol's saying, that I can feel now more through working with you how this stuff works. And I can also feel like I'm not really doing it in terms of this real active and focused creation and visualization in my life. And I just wondered whether other people, how other people are approaching that, or what people do, or what you do to support it, just day to day. I think my question really is about focus. So these mini seeds and, how you focus and care for and commit to a few, and what practices people use to do that.
Yeah. So first, I think that it's very, very important to introduce humbleness, big humbleness on all that, because I started by, saying that we're sitting on this planet, spinning in space, so come on, that's quite powerful stuff, so for me, there's a lot of humbleness that we try kind of to get in tune with this process of creation, but a lot of humbleness for the creator. Yeah. So that's first of all, that I do what I can, and I do what I understand, but very humble to, not thinking that I'm the God of the universe, and so that's first of all. And for me, as I said, I think that are very straightforward, that I can create a reality for me that is very comfortable and easy to shift, this is my internal reality. So this is easy to create, and I feel very comfortable with that already. And that is very, very simple. Doing it only with the mind and with being present and with widening awareness, and then we create a sense of well-being quite fast. And that's, I think, it's quite straightforward to do. What is more difficult, at least for me right now, is to shift physical discomfort, and to manifest material reality very, very fast. But the techniques is clear for me. That has to do with clarity of what I want, and make it real as much as possible in this very moment. In image, in emotion, in experience that is the most tangible as possible. So that's what I can share on that. And I want to invite other people. What can you share on that? Yeah, Carmen.
From my side, I will add also trust in yourself and in the process. At least in my case, sometimes also related to humbleness. It's like there are many things that are outside your control, and at least in my case, some of the exercises I do it consciously, but some others I feel it like not that consciously. I have like the intention, but I'm not like at that moment practicing a lot or doing the exercises, but at some point also I feel like something is going on inside and outside. So this is why I try to express as trust in the process. Like sometimes you do it actively, but sometimes it's running, and your intention and your attitude, it's moving it to the right direction, I think. This is how I feel it.
Amazing. Thank you so much for bringing that. It's beautiful. Thank you. Tanya, you want to share?
Yes. So I'm on holiday and I'm with children. So I felt that I was getting sick, and I felt that, and normally when I get sick, like fluish, I had flu symptoms. Normally when I get this, it's like bad for 2 days. And I just consciously meditated on expanding my energy field from the heart, like how you taught us, like, from the inside, and I just meditated. I aligned my chakras, and I didn't expect anything. I just did my work, but I felt like I did it more intense because I thought maybe it might help my situation. And Lord behold, I really was able to get up, take a shower. I mean, like you have to do the inside work, but also like I washed myself with Epsom salt, and I was on the road with the children all day up until now.
Amazing. Thank you, Tanya.
Yeah, I have one more.
Yeah,
I'm
go.
like, I'm doing meditation, like you just showed of the visual, aligning the chakras, the energy bodies. And all of a sudden I get this realization, there is no way spirit cannot come through if you are not in love, right? Like there's no way. I just got this. I've been doing for years and years all these courses with you, and there's no gray area. Like you have to be in love, in a place of so much love, for spirit to come through, to see like this, like you say, this visuary, this observer.
Yeah.
Like there's no way it can come through if we are not in love.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Tanya. Beautiful. Yeah, I mean, it's so beautiful that each one of you bringing so much wisdom, adding so much wisdom to this. Anyone else would like to share?
I want to say that I read lots of interesting stories and also some meditations. And one interesting thing came to my head after these stories, that when you especially ill and feel not really well, maybe it's good thing to think that our body has its own way. And if you just let it go and think, yes, my body it has its own way, and my soul has another way, and it give you like a power that you don't need to do anything, and the body start to create their own way to heal. And it's very powerful for myself, to be honest. And if maybe somebody will help this information to just relieve and let it go.
Beautiful.
And yes, and just trust that everything will be okay and all right, and it's good way. What it's good should be, it will be, and it will help you to be more peaceful, more loved, more like, I don't know, just be yourself and let it go.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Natalia. So we basically, to summarize, we've been hearing trust and love. That's amazing for sure. Trust. Okay, Clara, did you want to say also something? Clara? No? Okay. Anyone else before we closing? What about your dog, Karen?
Laughs, he's such a laugh.
Okay.
Can I ask a quick question?
Yeah, sure.
You know, when you talk about love, how does one allow the love in? Is it deciding to have that intention to allow the love in?
Love is not outside. Love is in you. Yeah? Love is here. Yeah, it's like the air. Yeah, it's like the sun. Love is here. So it's I mean, if we're talking practically, usually what I guide people is to connect to something, to an experience that provoke the feeling of love, just to connect to that sensation. Yeah, love is type of vibration, you know, that the heart knows. So just to try to feel that sensation of love, and then to try to amplify it, to understand that it's not coming from outside. It's in a way that it's the language of, as Tanya said, the spirit. It's the language of life. I think this is life itself, is love. So it's allowing the heart to tune to that vibration, and hence from that to feel the connection with life. You know, so it's not letting love in, is allowing yourself to feel it. Yeah, because it's not out, it's in already. Okay, lovely people. Thank you so much. What a beautiful way to share in this time of before the year coming to end and coming new year. And wow, amazing. Yeah, thank you so much. And best wishes for everybody for a beautiful year to come, and for so much light and love. And may all what we wish for will manifest for everybody. Yeah. Thank you. Whoever start with a banana shape or half moon or of energy up in the head, I hope you're feeling better. Okay. Lots of love to everybody. Okay. And if you didn't do, I think only Moana, you didn't connect before. So thank you for connecting. Yeah. And hope we'll see you again with us in classes and different things we do.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Have a beautiful
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Happy New Year.
Bye bye.
you.
Everybody.
Bye bye bye.
Thank you,
Bye
Yair.
bye.
Thank
So
you.
nice to see you, Lauren and Lucy. You know, there, you know, being together, cozy. Ah, it's so nice. Beautiful. And Karen,
Ciao, ciao.
Carol, and Susanna, and Miche. Wonderful. You beat all the technology problem, huh? You've been with us throughout. Amazing. And Tanya, where are you now? Where are you? Where are you on this planet? Where are you?
So
So fast we can follow you.
London, but you know what? It was glitching a lot during the. But you will send this in the group.
Yeah. I sent a recording.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, bye.
Love
Bye, Karen. Bye, Miche. Happy birthday, Daddy. Okay. Bye.